Dear students, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? I hope best for you. I मुकेश कुमार welcomes you to online मुकेश ऑनलाइन एकेडमी. आपका मुकेश ऑनलाइन एकेडमी में स्वागत है. And we are doing the maths of class 8 from the NCERT book. Okay, and we are doing the chapter 3, understanding quadrilaterals. Okay, we have already covered this chapter into the two previous videos. In first video we had covered about the introduction, means we did the curve, polygon, regular and irregular polygon, and so many things. And in the second one we did the exercise 3.1. I hope you must have seen those videos. If you have not still seen, I have given the links into the description. You can go through them before watching this video. And in this video we will do about the questions related to the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon. Okay, and we will do some examples, try these, and we will do the exercise 3.2. One usual tip: have you taken out your notebook and pen? Take it out, start practicing along with me. You know, math is a subject of practice. More you practice, more you get. Less you practice, less you get. And I know you want to become the best into the maths, so practice each and every question 3 to 4 times and practice along with me. Okay, and if you have any doubt, if you have any query about any topic in this video, or if you are following some other books also along with this, then also you can just write to me. So we will be happy to solve your queries. We will make another video for your queries. Okay, and if you want to get the live online classes on the Zoom app interactive, and also you can write to me, so we will be happy to share the details with you. I hope you must be enjoying the videos, you must be getting knowledge from the videos. Okay, kindly share it with your friends, subscribe to it, ask your friend to subscribe. And in this video we are doing the examples, try these, related to the exercise 3.2 and the exercise 3.2. So now let's start. So dear students, let's start. So today we will do about the sum of the exterior angles of any polygon, and the exercise 2 is related on that. Okay, the exercise 3.2 is related to the sum of the exterior angles of a polygon. Okay, if you remember the last video, okay, in the last one question we had found the sum of the exterior angles. Okay, if you remember that x plus y plus z, in another question we have find x plus y plus z plus w. Okay, and both the questions the answer came the 360. Now let's recheck that question. Suppose this is the triangle. Okay, if we extend this, so this is the exterior angle that we have made. If we extend this, then this is the exterior angle that we have made. Okay, and if we extend this, then we have this exterior angle. So the angle of x, y and z. So you can say the x plus y plus z equal to 360 degree. If it is quadrilateral like this, then this is the exterior angle, this is the exterior angle, this is the exterior angle, and this is the exterior angle. Let's say this is A, B, C, D. Then also A plus B plus C plus D will also be 360 degree. Suppose you take the pentagon like this. Suppose if you extend this, then this is the exterior angle. If you extend this, then this is the exterior angle. If you extend this, then this is the exterior angle. If you extend this, then this is the exterior angle. If you extend this, then this is the exterior angle. So we take it A, B, C, D, E. Then also A plus B plus C plus D plus E will also be equal to 360 degree. So you can say the sum of the measure of any exterior angle of a polygon is always 360 degree, whether it is triangle, quadrilateral, or any number of sides it has. If there are exterior angles, then their sum will be 360 degree. So there are some formulas which we can use here and which will be used into the further questions. Suppose these formulas are for a regular polygon. For a regular polygon. Okay. If a regular polygon means equal sides and equal angle. This formula is valid for these only. Okay. Suppose if the number of sides is given and you are asked to find the measure of each exterior angle. So measure of each exterior angle will be equal to 360 degree divided by n, where n is the number of sides. We can use this formula. Okay. Or if we want to find the number of sides and if each measure of each exterior angle is given, then 360 degree divided by measure of each exterior. Okay. So by using these two formulas, either we can come to the number of sides and we can come to know the measure of each angle, whatever is asked. But remember, this is for a regular polygon where all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. So now let's do the example 1. So in example 1, we have to find the measure of x, which is given in the figure. Since this is also exterior angle, this is also exterior angle, this is also exterior angle, and this is also exterior angle. And since we have I told you that sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree. So that means the 90 degree plus 50 degree plus 110 degree plus x will be equals to 360 degree. So 90 plus 50 is 140. 140 plus 110 is 250. So 250 degree plus x equals to 360 degree. So the x will be equals to 360 degree minus 250 degree. So you can say the x equal to 110 degree is the answer that we have got here. Now let's do the example 2. See, in example 2, it is been given that find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose each exterior angle has a measure of 45 degree. So here each exterior angle measure is given. So measure of each exterior angle is 45 degree. So I just told you the formula up means the number of sides. That means the n is equals to 360 degree divide each exterior angle. Okay. So we have 360 degree divided by 45. So we will divide 45 and 360. Okay. So 9 5 the 45, 9 4 the 36 0, and 5 8 the 40. So we got the 8. So the number of sides that for this is equal to 8 that we have. Okay. I hope you would have understood the formula. We have just used a simple formula to arrive at the answer. So there is one try these which is given between the angle example 1 and example 2. So let's do that try these also. So in this try these, this is the regular hexagon. See, this is regular hexagon. It has 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side, 5 side, and 6 sides. And all sides are equal, so that it is a regular hexagon. You have been asked to find the measure of its exterior angle. So measure of exterior angle, that means x plus y plus z plus p plus q plus r. See, this is the exterior angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, which is equal to 360 degree, because sum of exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree. That I just told you. So the answer of the first is 360 degree. Okay. Now the second part. In second part we have if x equal to y equal to z equal to p equal to q equal to r. We have to find that x, y, z, p, q, r. Are they equal? Now in regular polygon, all interior angles are equal. Okay. That means this A, all these angles are equal. When and since you can say that A and X are making the C, so A plus X will be equal to 180 degree because they are making the linear pair. This is a straight line and this is making a linear pair that you have studied into the class 6th and 7th also. So that means X will be equal to 180 degree minus A, and this will be case same. Y will also be equal to 180 degree minus A. Same Z will also be equal to 180 degree minus A. Same P will also be equal to 180 degree minus A. Same Q will also be 180 degree minus A. Same R will also be 180 degree minus A. So that what we can say that. We can say that x equals to y equals to z equals to p equals to q equals to r. So what conclusion that we get made? In a regular polygon, each exterior angle is equal and also interior angle equal. So that means each exterior angle is equal and each interior angle is also equal. You can say in the regular polygon. Now, what is the measure of each exterior angle? That we have to find. We have to find the measure of each exterior angle. We have to find the measure of each interior angle. See, it will be very long process to first find the interior angle. First, what we can do, as we know that, because you know the sum of interior angle in every polygon is different, but sum of exterior angle in every polygon is same. So it is easier to find the interior and exterior angle from the sum of the exterior angles. The third thing we can say that each exterior angle will be equal to 360 degree divided by n. That means 360 divided by 6 because the n equal to 6 because it is a hexagon. Number of sides are 6. So 6 are 36, 0. So 60 degree. So each exterior angle is 60 degree. Now we can find the each interior angle also. So the each interior angle we can subtract from 180 degree minus 60 degree. So each interior angle became equal to 120 degree. Okay. So by as we know the straight formula, as sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree, and if we divide it by number of sides because it is a regular polygon, so we will get the each exterior angle, and by subtracting it from the 180 because it forms a linear pair, so you can just find the exterior angle also. This is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3. So this was the first part and this was the second. Now repeat this activity for the cases of a regular octagon and regular pentagon. So same thing we have to repeat the for regular octagon and regular pentagon. So in the fourth part, regular octagon. Okay, so that means sum of exterior angles will be again 360 degree and each exterior angle will be equals to 360 degree divided by 8 because it has the number of sides 8. So 8 4 is 32, 8 5 is 45. So each exterior angle will be equal to 45 degree and each interior angle will be equal to 180 degree minus 45 degree. That means 135 degree will be the each interior angle. I hope this is clear to you. Now same for regular pentagon. Regular pentagon means again sum of exterior angles will be 360 degree. Each exterior angle will be 360 divided by 20 because it has the number of sides because n equal to 20 degree, 20 sides. So it will have the 18 degree. So each exterior angle is 18 degree. Now same way we can find the each interior angle. So each interior angle will be equals to 180 degree minus 18 degree equal to 1. 10 minus 8 2. 7 minus 1 6. So 162 degree is the each interior angle. I hope you would have understood this question. So again repeat it. Okay. It is a regular hexagon. As we know the sum of each angle, sum of the each exterior angle of a regular polygon, or whether it is a regular or any kind of, okay. So whether it is regular or not regular, sum of the exterior angle is going to be the same. That is the 360 degree. Okay. But if it is a regular polygon, then each exterior angle will be equal and each interior angle will be equal. So that means in this case, the each exterior angle, we will to find the each exterior angle, we will divide it by number of sides. So we get the each exterior angle for a hexagon is 60 degree, and when we subtract it from 180 degree, then we will get the each interior angle 120 degree. Same way we are doing for octagon and same way we are doing for pentagon when they are regular. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now let's start do the exercise 3.2. See, an exercise 3.2, the first question we have to find the value of x in the following figures. So now let's do it for the figure 1. So in the figure 1 we all have the exterior angles. So this will be done in the same way as we did the example number 1. Okay. So it's 125 degree plus 125 degree plus x degree equal to 360 degree, because sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree. So 125 plus 125 is 250 degree, plus x equals to 360 degree. It is now like a linear equation, so we will take 250 to the other side. So x equal to 360 degree minus 250 degree. So we got the value of x is 110 degree that we have. I hope this is clear to you. Now the B portion. See, in the B portion, we have been given all exterior angles 70x. See, this is also 90 degree. This we can write 90 degree. Since this is angle is 90 degree, so this will also be equal to 90 degree. Okay, because both are the linear pairs, right? So we can write that 90 degree plus 70 degree, this one, then plus x, then plus 90 degree, then plus 60 degree will be equal to 360 degree, because sum of exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree, whether it is regular or not regular. Clear? So 90 plus 70, 160, 160 plus 90, 250, 250 plus 60, 310. So x plus 310 degree equal to 360 degree. So x equals to 360 degree minus 310 degree. Okay, so x equals to 50 degree that we have got the. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So just repeat it. The sum of all these three angles is equal to 360 degree. So by just using 125 plus 125 plus x equal to 360, we can get the answer 110 degree. Here one angle is given, this sign is for 90 degree, so this is 90 degree. Here interior angle is 90, so the exterior angle will also be 90, because the sum of these two is exterior and interior is always 180 degree. So we got 90, 70 plus x plus 90 plus 60 equal to 360 degree, and we got the value 50 degree as the answer. Okay. Now the second question. In the question 2, we have to find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon of 9 sides and 15 sides. If it has 9 sides and if it has 15 sides, then we have to find the measure of each exterior angle. Okay. Just plain simple, we'll just use the formula. So the each exterior angle is equal to 360 degree, and where n is the number of sides. Okay, so that means for first part, the each exterior angle will be equal to 360 degree divided by 9, so 40 degree. So this answer is 40 degree. And for the second part, each exterior angle equals to 360 degree divided by 15. So it will get 15 with a 30, 60, then 15 for that. So we will get answer 24 degree is the answer that we will get. So in the first case, we have got the answer 40 degree. In the second case, we have got the answer 24. We are just putting this formula here, very simple. Okay. Now let's do the third question. We have the question, how many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of each exterior angle is 24 degree? Just opposite of the second part that we have done above. Okay. So here what will we do the formula? That number of sides, that means n equal to 360 degree divided by each exterior angle. Measure of each exterior angle, that means 360 degree divided by 24 degree. Here we have got 24, so here we get the answer 15. So the answer is 15 sides that we have got for this question. Again, just using the plain simple formula here, we can get the answer 50 sides. Now the question number 4. Now the question is, how many sides does a regular polygon have if each of its interior angle is 165? Here we have been given one interior angle, okay, but we do not know the number of sides here. So there is only one way of finding. Okay, since we do not know the number of sides, so we will have to first find the exterior angle. So the interior angle is equal to 165 degree. As I told you, the sum of the interior angle and exterior angle is always 180 degree. So we can write that, so the each exterior angle, if it is a regular polygon, each exterior angle is equal to 180 degree minus 165 degree. So we will get the 15 degree is the measure of each exterior angle. So again we will use the same formula, that number of sides equals to 360 degree divided by measure of each exterior. Okay, so that means 360 degree divided by 15 degree. So let's divide it. 15 and 360. Again we have done above also. So we will get answer 24. Our answer is 24 is the number of sides that we have in this question. Okay. Now let's do the fifth question. In the fifth question we have two parts. In the first part we have, is it possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each axial angle 22 degree? Remember, if axial angle is given, the number of sides will always be a natural number. Okay, it cannot be a fraction. So let's divide it. Okay, so we have the each exterior angle equal to 22 degree. Now given, so that means number of sides equal to 360 degree divided by 22 degree. Now let's divide it. We will have 11, 180. So we got 180 upon 11. Now let's do the division. 11 1 11, 7 0, 11 6 66, 4. So we got the answer 64 by 11. Since we are getting it as a fraction, okay, so it cannot be the number of sides, since n should be a natural number. So this is not possible. Okay. Now same way here, can the interior angle, can it be the interior angle of a regular polygon? Let's check it. Now to have an interior angle, that means the exterior angle now will be equal to 180 degree minus 22 degree. Okay, if it is an interior angle, now they are saying that interior angle equal to 22 degree. Let's check it. So now exterior angle will become 158 degree. So that means the number of sides equal to 360 degree divided by 158. So n is a fraction here. So this is not a interior angle. So 22 degree neither is a exterior angle nor is a interior angle of any kind of polygon. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. Now let's do the sixth question of this exercise. So in the first part is, what is the minimum of interior angle possible for a regular polygon? Okay. So what is the minimum number of sides for a polygon? So minimum number of sides for a polygon is 3. See, minimum number of sides, as we have just learned into the first video, that minimum we can have 3 sides. Okay, maximum we can have any number of sides. So that means it is a triangle. Okay, and a regular triangle is equilateral triangle. Okay, and each interior angle of a equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So that means the minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon is 60 degree. That means the minimum possible angle is equals to 60 degree is the minimum possible. Okay. Now the exterior angle is always we get after subtracting interior angle from 180 degree. So the maximum exterior angle is equals to 180 degree minus 60 degree. So 120 degree is the maximum exterior angle which is possible for any kind of regular polygon. I hope this is clear to you. As the number of sides increases, each interior angle keeps on increasing and each exterior angle keeps on decreasing. Okay, so we can say the minimum, just I will write this statement here, as the number of sides in a polygon increases, each interior angle increases, means becomes more. Okay, and each exterior angle decreases, you can say becomes. So this rule you can keep into the. Okay, I hope this question is also clear to you. So students, today we have done the examples and exercise 3.2 in this video. If you have any doubt, you can always write to me on the WhatsApp or email. Okay. So dear students, in the next video we will do about the kinds of quadrilateral, different kinds of quadrilateral, like kite, like trapezium, like parallelogram, like rectangle, like square, like rhombus. So we will do all these into the next video. Okay. So thank you so much for your watching. Write your comments about the video, any query, any doubt about the topic into the comment box. Okay, or you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email. I hope you must be practicing the questions. You know, practicing the question is very important to become good into the maths. Okay, and if you want to get the live online classes, interactive online classes, okay, then you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email. So we will be happy to share the detail with you. Okay, and I hope you must be getting benefit from my videos. Kindly share it with your friends. Subscribe to it. Ask your friend to subscribe. Thank you so much.